Reach for the Top Nationals with your host, Ryan Vickers.
You're too kind. You're too kind. Thank you so much. We had approximately 350 teams start this year back in the fall of 2017, and here we are for the 2018 National Reach for the Top Championships between London Central and UTS. We shall start, as we always do, with snappers. Good luck to both teams. The eponymous inventor of which code also invented electric, that's Bobby?
Morse.
Correct. Which civil rights leader was born to Louise and Earl Little in Omaha? Gareth?
Malcolm X.
Correct. What is the monetary unit of Turkey? Malahar.
Lira.
Correct. What novel by Margaret Atwood recounts the childhood of the artist Elaine and gets its title from the marble Elaine keeps? Zongchan.
Cat's Eye.
Correct. In what language did Anne Frank write her famous, that's Gareth?
Dutch.
Yes. Which river flows through Bratislava, and that's Malhar?
The Danube.
Correct. 40-point what am I question. Clue A for 40. Much of my northern border is formed by the Hondo River. The world's first jaguar reserve was set up in 1986 along my Maya Mountains. What am I for 40? Ben?
Brazil.
I am not. UTS? Answer?
Guatemala.
No. For 30. After Hurricane Hattie struck in 1961, plans were made to relocate my capital. Gareth?
Belize.
I am Belize. Well done for 30 points. 40-point who am I question. Clue A. Early in my career, I was a photographer for Look magazine, in which I published a photo of a busy Chicago street at night. Who am I? Malhar.
Adams.
I am not. London Central. Any answer?
Lange.
No. For 30, I chose the song We'll Meet Again by Vera Lynn to play over footage of atomic explosions in one of my works. Who am I? Gareth.
Kubrick.
I am Stanley Kubrick. Well done for 30. 40-point open question, chemistry. Given the chemical formula, I need you to name the substance. CH3OH. Scott.
Methane.
No. UTS? Noah?
Propanol.
No, it's methanol. Continuing. Al2O3. Malhar.
Aluminum oxide.
That is correct. FES. Scott.
Iron sulfide.
Correct. K2C. Scott.
Potassium chlorate.
No, I'll finish. O3. Answer, please. Shuli?
Potassium carbonate.
That is correct. 40-point open question, double meanings. I'll give you two definitions, and you give me the word that fits both definitions. A type of fish and a bird's landing, Gareth.
Perch.
Landing spot, perch is correct. Well done. A type of bird or to cower in fear, Gareth.
Crow.
No. London Central?
Duck.
No, it's a quail. A blind poet and that is Gareth.
Homer.
Yes, and an out of the park baseball hit. Finally, a foreign nobleman and to be important. That's Noah.
Ernest.
No. London Central, any guess?
Nobel.
No, count. 40-point open question on scientific instruments. The Large Hadron Collider is on the border. Scott.
Switzerland.
No, sorry. Between which two countries?
France.
Shuli.
Switzerland and France.
Correct. A Wheatstone bridge can be used precisely to measure what? That's Noah.
Resistance.
Yes. Swedish chemist Theodor Svedberg won the 1926 Chemistry Nobel for his research on colloids and proteins using an ultra version of this spinning device. Malhar.
Centrifuge.
Correct. Anton von Leeuwenhoek. Noah.
Microscope.
Yes. 30 points on apparel. What hyphenated term for a simple way of tying a necktie is also the name, Noah?
Half Windsor.
No. It's also the name of a vehicle pulled by two pairs of horses that can be controlled by a single driver. London Central.
Four in hand.
Yes, that's correct. Named after the British commander at the charge of the Light Brigade, what? Zongchen?
Sorry.
No. What heavy knitwear differs from a pullover in that one can use buttons to close up and open fronts? Gareth?
Cardigan.
Correct. What flat wool hat can be shaped downward on one side is associated with a wide, Gareth?
Deerstalker.
No. With a wide variety of uses, including military uniforms and as traditional Basque headgear, London Central. Answer?
No answer.
No. Beret. 30-point open question, lesser known Olympic sports. In which sport, which debuted at the 2000 Summer Olympics, did Canada win its only gold medal in London in 2012?
Trampoline.
That is correct. Devised by Pierre de Coubertin, which, Noah?
Steeplechase.
No, which multidiscipline Olympic sport tests the different skills required to become an ideal soldier?
Biathlon.
Answer?
Biathlon?
No, the pentathlon. Including the two goaltenders, a game of Olympic handball has how many players, Gareth?
14.
That is correct on the court one time. That's the end of round one. We will check the scores and be right back. Going to round two, the score is London Central 50, UTS 200. Let's meet the team from London Central.
Hi, I'm Zong Tian from London Central, London, Ontario. To my right, we have Ben, Bobby, and Scott. In the audience, we have Nicholas, Vincent, Owen, and Raymond. And we have Ms. Schultes as our chaperone and Mr. Pizzuti as our coach.
The team from London Central, everyone. UTS, go ahead.
Hi, so I've got here Malhar Moharir, who knows every other line of Titus Andronicus. We have Noah Morale, who knows the second 100 digits of pi. We have Shuli Jones.
I know every person on the planet except for the people I don't know.
And I'm Gareth Thorlickson. Some people call me Sky. In the audience, we have Ernest Lee, our resident photographer, Gabriel Biner, our resident old man, and Oliver Weisel, our resident Pokemon Go player, and our lovely coaches, Mr. Batitas and Mr. Hato, as well as some lovely people from UTS who took time out of their grad skip days to come watch us. So thank you to all of them.
Okay, thank you, teams. We're going to go into an assigned questions. We're going to start with Scott as he's on my extreme left. If he misses, we'll go to Malhar and work our way inwards. The category is world leaders. I'll name a world leader. You give me the name of the country that they currently lead. Here we go to Scott. Abdel Fattah el-Sisi.
Pakistan.
No. Malhar?
Egypt.
Correct. Bobby, Enrico Peña Nieto.
Mexico.
That is correct. Ben Mauricio Macri.
Italy.
Nope. Shuli?
Spain.
Nope. Argentina. Zhongchen? Malcolm Turnbull.
Australia.
That is correct. Malhar, Jacinda Ardern.
New Zealand.
That is correct. Noah Nicola Maduro.
Serbia.
No. Bobby?
Venezuela.
That is correct. Shuli Daniel Ortega. No, I'm sorry. Ben?
Colombia.
No. Nicaragua. And Gareth Narendra Modi.
India.
Correct. Relay questions. We're going to go to UTS to start. ET phrases. The answer to every clue is a two-word phrase whose initials are ET, like ebb tide or express train. I'll need you to name both words in order. UTS for 10. What passageway that opens when you yawn connects your middle ear to your throat? Answer, please. Malhar?
Ear tract.
No, it's a eustachian tube. Unfortunately, that ends your relay. We go to London Central. For 10 London Central, what wrought iron structure that is held together by 2.5 million rivets was once the world's tallest structure?
Eiffel Tower.
That is correct. Continuing. What is the shape of each face of a regular icosahedron?
Equilateral triangle.
Correct. What French phrase for an incorrigible child can also mean an avant-garde artist?
Enfant terrible.
Oui, c'est correct. And finally, for 20, what historic region of Quebec south of the St. Lawrence includes the communities of Drummondville and Thetford Mines?
Eastern Townships.
That's correct for 20. Well done. You swept the relay. We start the first of 3 team questions with a scramble for 10 open to both sides. Falabella is the smallest breed of what animal? Zhongshan.
Dog.
No. UTS? Answer, Gareth?
Horse.
That is correct for 10. Remaining questions deal with horses and go to UTS. Older than a filly, what word refers to an adult female horse? Noah?
Mare.
That is correct. Where on a horse would you find its withers? Shuli?
The legs.
No, either the base of the neck or between the shoulder blades. And finally, a bay horse is brown with a black mane and legs. What adjective refers to a horse having patches of black and white? Answer, please. Julie?
Appellation?
No, piebald. Next team question, scramble for 10. Billy Clanton and both McClary brothers were
The shootout at the OK Corral.
That is correct. Rating questions deal with the OK Corral gunfight and go to London Central. In what Arizona town did the gunfight take place?
Tombstone?
Correct. Name 2 of the Earp brothers who faced off against the Clantons and the McClorys. Answer?
Wyatt and Frank.
No. Wyatt, Morgan, Virgil were 3 options. What ailing dentist, allied with the Earps, was deputized by them for this occasion?
No answer.
Okay, Doc Holliday. Last scramble for 10. What war began with the second defenestration of Prague? That's Gareth.
The 30 Years' War.
That is correct. Many questions deal with the 30 Years' War and go to UTS. The Kingdom of Bohemia, where Prague was located, belonged to what decentralized and religiously divided empire? Gareth.
The Holy Roman Empire.
Correct. What 1631 battle was the Protestants' first major victory of the war? Answer?
Lutzen.
No, I needed Breitenfeld or Leipzig. Who nailed his 95 Theses to a door in 1517, starting the Protestant Revolution, which helped cause the war?
Luther.
Correct. Chain snappers to end the round. In what song does Johnny Cash sing, I went down, down, down? Noah.
Ring of Fire.
Correct. What ocean is surrounded? Malhar.
Pacific.
Correct. In 1513, who became the first Europe? That's Gareth?
Balboa.
We okay with that? Okay, that's fine, yeah. The title character of what 19, that's Noah?
Rocky.
Correct. What type of animal was Rocky in the Rocky and Gareth?
Moose.
No. The Rocky and Bullwinkle show.
Squirrel?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Should watch it sometime. And finally, to what order of mammals do squirrels, Gareth?
Rodents.
That's correct. And the end of the round. We'll check the scores and be back. With the score, London Central 160, UTS 330, we go into the next category in round 3. 40-point open question on the color black. Who was assassinated by a member? That's Zhang Tang.
Archduke Franz Ferdinand.
That is correct. Which theoretical physicist who died in 2018? Gareth?
Hawking.
Yes. What Anna Sewell novel is narrated?
Black Beauty.
That is correct. Which Winnipegger and All-Star center is the captain of the Chicago Blackhawks? Bobby?
Jonathan Taves.
Yes. 40-point open question, numbers in history. What was the nickname of the Mitsubishi-built fighter planes, Gareth?
0.
Yes. In the 14th century, Venice and other cities kept arriving passengers from leaving plague-bearing ships for how many days, thereby creating, Gareth?
40.
Yes, and developed the word quarantine. To the nearest multiple of 10, how many seats were in the Canadian Senate at, Gareth?
70.
That is correct, passing the first British North American Act. Original Senate had 72 seats. According to historian Herodotus, how many Spartan soldiers, Earth?
300.
Yes. 30-point open question, meteorology. Named after a Japanese-American meteorologist, Malhar.
Fujita.
Yes. What type of 12-letter cloud formation is Malhar?
Cumulonimbus.
Yes. In the Indian Ocean, what name is given Malhar?
Monsoon.
No. Given to what could otherwise be called a hurricane or typhoon?
Cyclone?
That is correct. 40-point open question, American inventors. What inventor of the classic six-shooter of the American Zhongten?
Colt?
Yes. Philo T. Farnsworth and Vladimir Zworykin are...
Television?
Yes. Mary Anderson of Alabama wanted to improve drivers' vision during rainy weather, so she invented... Gareth?
Windshield wipers.
She did. In 1960, using an artificial ruby, physicist Theodore H. Myman invented what light amplification, Gareth?
Laser.
Yes, device. 30-point open question, African writers. Who wrote Palace Walk, Palace of Desire, and Sugar Street, his so-called Cairo trilogy? Gareth?
Achebe.
No. Central?
Wole Soyinka?
No, Mahfouz. What country is home to authors Athol Fugard, J.M. Coetzee? Gareth?
South Africa.
Correct. Finally, what Nigerian author, Gareth?
Achebe.
Yes. Shootout. Good luck to both teams. Name either of the British engineers who in the 19th century designed the Great Eastern Gareth.
Brunel.
Yes. Motorola developed which network of communication satellites that shares its name with the Noah?
GPS.
No, its name with the element of symbol IR. Zhongsan.
Iridium.
Correct. What is 4 raised to the power of -3/2? Scott.
-8.
No, I'm sorry. Anyone? Malhar?
8.
No, 1/8. What word can describe a part of speech or part of the U.S. Constitution? Noah.
Preposition.
No. Anyone on Central? Bobby.
Declaration.
No, it's an article. Ludwig II, also known as Mad King Ludwig, ruled which German state from 1864 until Noah?
Bavaria.
Correct, 1886. Which entrepreneur who improbably bankrupted a casino tried unsuccessfully to copyright the words, "You're fired"? Bobby.
Donald Trump.
Yes. What is the name for enzymes that allow RNA to code for new Scott?
tRNA.
No. To code for new DNA. Malhar.
Transcriptase.
No, I needed reverse transcriptase. Writer and entrepreneur Gary Gygax is best known as the co-creator, Shuli.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Correct. Jane Wyman was once married to what man who later became U.S. president? Malhar.
Reagan.
That is correct, and you win the 40 points. We'll check the scores and come back for the final round of Reach to the Top for 2018 in a moment. Here we are at the last round for the 2018 Reach to the Top season, 90 seconds and snappers, and we go. Talon is the capital of what?
Estonia.
Correct, Zhongsang. Exit, pursued by a bear, is a stage direction. Noah.
A Winter's Tale.
No. Stage direction from what Shakespeare play?
Beth.
No, The Winter's Tale. What type of acid is secreted into the stomach by the parochial?
Hydrochloric.
Yes. To the nearest minute, how long is the song Stairway? Noah.
7 minutes.
No. Stairway to Heaven. Central.
8.
Correct. What literary title character is a naive student of Dr. Pangloss?
Candide.
Yes, that's correct. In what city would you find the rival coffee houses? Malhar.
Bogota.
No, a Sacher and Demel.
Seattle.
No, Vienna. Which Austrian composer invented serial composition and developed at Scott?
Schoenberg.
Yes. What is 11 times 35? Gareth.
7.
No, sorry. Central?
385.
That is correct. Jesus and his disciples spoke a dialect of what? Gareth.
Aramaic.
Yes. What is the name of the album released in 2014 by Pink Floyd? Noah.
Physical graffiti.
No. Central.
No answer.
The Endless River. Which hominid species, often translated as handyman, is thought?
Homo habilis.
Yes. What TV series centers on Stiles Stilinski and Scott McCall? Julie.
Teen Wolf.
Correct. What is the derivative of the polynomial x squared minus 3x plus 7? Scott.
2x squared minus 3. Ah, 2x.
No. UTS?
2x minus 3.
Yes, that's the end of the game. And congratulations, UTS. You are our national champions for 2018. This concludes our 2018 Reach for the Top season. Our national championship runners-up with 280 points, London Central. And your 2018 Reach for the Top winners from the University of Toronto Schools with 520 points, UTS. I believe this belongs to you.